Previously on The Legend of Zelda and Major League Baseball's met.
Drink your milk, kids.
I don't want milk. Milk's for babies.
Yeah, babies.
Oh yeah? Well, I happen to know that milk helps build strong bones. So drink up.
Captain Skull Kida.
Told me he never drinks milk. Look at him.
Yeah.
Got milk.
And now the rest of the stuff or whatever.
Three days.
Where the heck is he taking that? I didn't know he walked all the way over there. What? Where the heck is he going? Dude, Okay, what needs to be built over there? I think he's... What the heck? He went... I didn't know he went that far. What? Dude, I don't even think he works. I think he just carries that lumber around and just makes it look like he's working. Dude, the frickin' moon's crashing. Wow. Anyway, hi, I'm darkmindedsith, starting a brand new cycle. Yeah, I'm already procrastinating, getting off to a good start. Starting a new cycle, starting in Clocktown like usual. Now that we got the Mask of Truth, I thought I'd show this off. You can see what this dog's been thinking the whole time. And the Deku scrub racism continues. Even the dogs hate the Dekus, that's how much they're hated. It's not limited to the human beings. Alright, so to start things off, we're gonna head here. There's a little something in the laundry pool. I haven't seen any laundry yet, so I guess people are slacking off. Alright, so we're gonna take out our trusty Don Gero's mask. And we can speak to frogs. So we're gonna talk to this frog. Oh, he thinks I'm Don Gero. There's always those characters who... there's always like a bad guy or something. He'll wear a disguise and fool all the people. And it's such a terrible disguise. He's like wearing one little phony mustache and he just fools everyone. That's kind of what we're doing with the Don Gero's mask. We're fooling these frogs into thinking we're the real Don Gero. Or really, maybe Don Gero looks like this. Maybe he looks like a scrawny little 12-year-old boy. That is possible. Alright, so this little frog-a-rooney is going to tell us that he's going to return to the mountains. And this is going to start a ongoing side quest where we're going to try to get the entire Don Gero choir together in the mountains. So we have to wear Don Gero's mask, and we have to summon all the frogs. There's a total of like 5 or so. Basically, in this cycle, we're going to be getting all the frogs together using the Don Gero's mask. And that's going to complete a little side quest. We're going to be able to complete that in its entirety. So just make a little note for that. Scribble that on your little pads, your little word pads, if you have any. Now we're going to warp to Great Bay. I'll see you there. Alrighty, Roo. We are in Great Bay, and almost every time I warp, I cut out the Song of Soaring and all that, so I apologize to anyone who really loves that crazy cutscene. I still don't really get that. We sprout wings and then we like turn into an egg or whatever. It's kind of strange. Oh yeah, I forgot to say off screen I picked up some arrows at the trading post, and I also slowed down time. You know, the usual stuff. You know, you guys and gals should know what to do at this point. Maybe you don't even need me anymore. Alright, so now that we're in a new cycle, it's day 1. We're going to go to this place, the Oceanside Spider House. For those of you who had arachnephobia, well, you're in luck, because we're going to deal with more spiders. That's right. Don't have any bombs, but there's a little crack here. Yeah. You can't fool me, game. Blow that up. Yeah. They think they got me with their little tricks. Tricks are for kids, but they don't outsmart kids. Alright, so this is just like the spider house over in the swamp. We've got 30 spiders to exterminate. Now the little catch at this place, that's the first two right there. There's a little slide. Whee! See, they made the place a little fun, you know. They said, okay, there's some spiders here, but we'll put a little slide just to level things out a little bit. They could have added some water, though. There's some arrows right here, too, and, you know, the game wasn't that cruel to not give you arrows, so you are going to need those. Third one is up in the webs. Based on my angle and everything, I'm trying to see as best I can. Sometimes this TV does not want me to play these games well. The TV's against me. Alright, it's Numero Trace. I'm not going to say them all in Spanish, don't worry. Use our hook shot to get over there. So yeah, the hook shot is required to complete this in its entirety, so... If you're wondering, hey, darkmindedsith, why didn't you do this earlier? And that's why I did not do it earlier, so... Alright, we got quite a chunk of spiders in this room, so... the little challenge they added with this place is that this place has to be completed on the first day. Well, it doesn't have to, but in order to get an actual reward, you have to complete this on day 1. You can still do it on days 2 and 3 and things like that, but you won't actually get anything for it. Well, he might give you like rupees or something like that, but the real prize is on day 1, so you must complete this on day 1 to get the prize. So I cannot see a daggum thing. Okay. Ugh, it's dark. Okay, so this is similar to the swamp spider house, where you gotta roll into the little urns. And there's some spiders hidden in there. That was number 4. I'm guessing the other one's gonna be at the end here with the web. Okay. That. No, come on. There we go. Put them gymnastic skills to the test. I've tried rolling like that in real life. I've only been moderately successful. Lost a few lives. My poor neighbors. Oh well, they were kind of annoying at parties. They didn't even offer us any jello when we first moved here. They just kind of waved at us while they watered their plants. Like, welcome to the neighborhood. Anyway, this is Majora's Mask, by the way. Okay, I know there's some spiders kind of up in this... Yeah, kind of up... Well, there's one right there. Okay, that's the little catch they added in this game, is that the spiders, like, walk around. They didn't do that in Ocarina of Time. They just stood and kind of rotated. Okay, there's one up there. Come here. Alright, so number 7. Maybe one, like, up there or something. I don't entirely know where every little one is. I'm trying to see, because my TV is all dark. Yeah. Maybe I'm just making up excuses, so I don't seem that terrible at this game. Anyway, we'll come back to that, if there's any more up there. But I want to provide the most efficient walkthrough. Whatever. Yeah, slam your head. We'll take some Tylenol later, it's okay. Alright, and that was a waste of time. Waste of injuries. And energy. Nothing in there. This is fascinating. So... Anyway, okay, let's burn that. Yes, if you're wondering why I'm doing this now and everything, this has to be completed by day 1, so I figured, we might as well knock it out of the way now, as soon as possible. Get it on out of here. So, there's another one. I totally missed that, like an idiot. Like a blind bozo. Okay, let's see. I think there's one that... Yeah, there's one right there. Hey! Dude, you're... Just accept your death. Death smiles at us all. All you can do is smile right back. I don't really want to picture one of those Scatulas smiling, though. It's kind of creepy. Okay, there's, can't go... One of these pots, I think, has one. I usually try to hit it from, like, here. Yeah, and then I hit it from there. That way I'm not walking into it and getting hurt. There we go. Okay, there's still some more in here somewhere. So I still hear the shuffling of the spiders. I don't know if I hit all these urns, or whatever they are. Whenever you see pots and things like that, Link gets very tempted to throw them and break them. No, okay, there we go. I think that's it for this room. I'll see if I hear any shuffling. No, there's still some more. There it is, finally. God. Alright, I finally found it. It's right there. It's not really that difficult to find or anything. It's just based on where I'm sitting and based on my like HD TV and everything. Just this room is just so dark. I could not see anything. It's already past 12. Really, that was like a big waste of time, but whatever. Just gotta get a move on, I guess. So, now I don't need to go in this room yet. They're laughing, they're giggling. They're like, haha, it took you forever to find that one spider. Oh, yeah. Jerks. There's that room. No. There's another room. Oh, yeah, that's right. The room upstairs is what I need to go in first. Okay. So this room is the one that there was a web here earlier and we got rid of it, so now we're in this sort of library thing. God, this is so dark. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, there's these drawers. Pull them. Might be some important documents in there, but sorry, we need the spiders. It does a little ding like every time you pull it. It's like it really wants you to know you're doing this successfully. There's unlucky number 13. We can walk up this. And there's a giggling stalled child. They actually don't hurt us. At the end of last cycle, we got a little item called the Captain's Hat. Well, that's actually going to come in handy right now. See? We can actually talk to these skeleton guys. And he fell off like an idiot. Yeah, it's funny, he falls off. Yeah, they'll talk to us thinking we're the captain, just like the Don Gero mask. And they'll actually obey our orders. That's cool, we can get them to do our dirty work. There's secrets in this place. Blue needs to be shot first. Okay, make a little note of that. That's going to be important later. Blue needs to be shot first. You have fulfilled your duties. Thank you. Yes, sir. And then he kills himself for some reason. Okay, what that's going to do is, that's going to be a code that we need to do. It's going to be important a little later on here. Just make a little note of that. Blue needs to be shot first. Just remember that. Okay, oh yeah, they got these little painting things. They cannot be knocked down. They don't get up again, though. Some of them don't have anything, but one of them reveals something. Yeah, that one right there. Okay. Come on, Link. Like I said, I can't freaking see properly. But I know I gotta make these jumps right, so... Leap! They call it a leap of faith. Because all you can do is hope that you make it. Alright, go to the end. Tiptoe, tiptoe, take your time. And there's a little hole at the end here. Watch your step. Just like when you get off the bus. And there we go, that's number 15, so we got half of them. And there's something right there. I feel like maybe one of these has a spider, but I'm not sure. Oh, there's a spider in there, thankfully. Glad I found that one. God, the one in the other room about killed me trying to see that. There we go, number 16. I know there's like a little bookcase here. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, we can actually pull it like so. It's a secret passage. Well, not really, but there's 2 gold scatulas in here. Number 17 and number 18. I think that's it for this room. But we do have another one of these guys. He went like right through the table. What the heck was that? Alright, and he's gonna do pretty much the same thing the other guy did. He's gonna tell us the other part of the code. Blue should be shot 6, so... Do I have my phone? There's my phone. Okay, just a second here, folks. Okay, what I normally do to make sure I get this code correct is you could just write it down, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a blank text message to myself. And I'm going to... Okay, he said blue is shot first, so I'm going to put B... I'm going to put B1, which means the blue one is shot first. And here he says the blue one is shot 6, so then I'm going to say B6. I'm going to just leave the blank text message there, and I'm going to gradually fill that out as I talk to these guys. Yes, you fulfilled your duties, get the heck out of here and kill yourself. Yay! Okay. Alright, so far we got to memorize this code. The blue one is shot first, and the blue one is shot 6. We're going to gradually learn that entire code as we complete this thing. Maybe we'll get a little special prize for it. Unfortunately, I kind of have this problem sometimes when I record with my recording setup and everything. While I'm recording, the audio will go out. It stays in the recording, but when I'm listening to it, I can't hear it. So right now, I can't hear the game's audio. So that's not very helpful to me because I need to hear the game's audio because I need to hear if there's any spiders left. So I might have to occasionally like turn the TV up to see if I need any more spiders. Alright, so we got this room. I think only one of these has a spider, but we'll find out. Yeah, nothing. Sorry, I'm just... Oh, I didn't mean to talk to him. Oh, well. Yeah, we got 4 more guys in here, and they're going to do the same thing. They're going to tell us more of the code. And he says, red is shot 5th, so make a little note of that, which I'm going to do here. I'm going to say R5, which means red is 5th. Okay, you fulfilled your duties, get the heck out of here. Die. Okay. Alright, I'll talk to the rest of them in a second. I want to scale the area a little bit more. So I didn't mean to talk to that guy, I meant to like roll or whatever. Okay, there's one there. Yeah, I meant to return. You hit A to return to Link. That's what I meant to do, and I ended up talking to the guy. I don't think there's anything there. I wish I didn't have to do that stupid cutscene every time. I did it again! I meant... Oh, well. Alright, same old thing. He's going to tell us the rest of the code. Green is 4th. So I'm going to put G4. G4. Yeah. It's a channel. It's a network thing. Yeah, kill yourself, blah, blah, blah. Get the heck out of here. Okay. Alrighty. So, up there. Destroy the web, and there's a spider right there. Come here, don't be shy. I'm just killing you, that's all. No. Now the token is shy as well. I know there's some up there. What you have to do with that is... Remember the Goron? Yeah, we're gonna use him. Haven't seen him in a while, have we? Alright, you're gonna stand on the table. Yeah! Do a little dance now. I'm gonna pound like that. And 3 Scotulas fall. Alright, and they're mine. You. That's 21. 22. Don't ever be H. Don't ever turn 22. It's a terrible age. You don't want to be that. Anyway, 23. That's a good age. 22 isn't, though. Let me check and see if that's everything in here. And it's not. There's one more. Or, I don't know if it's one more, but there is another one in here somewhere. I think it's... Maybe behind that. No, 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 no. I know where it is. It's in the urn. Yeah, I think it's this one. No, the other one. Which bites the dust. Yeah. Can't fool me, man. Alright, now that should be all of them. Let me check. Yep. Okay, that's all of them. Alright, so now we're going to get the rest of the code here. Put on my captain's hat, which is not really a hat, but let's see. I didn't mean to make you get all out of the chair, dude. You could have just sat comfortably and told me all this. Sorry, man. Red is second. Alright, so I'm going to put R2. Haha, R2D2. Yeah. So now we just need, what, the third one? Yeah, we need the third one. And I think the third one is yellow. Alright, yeah, I think the code is the same every file. I'm not 100% sure about that. But either way, this is the legit way of doing it. The other way to do that is to just, you know, try the code, try your own code until you're successful. But this is the simple and legit way of doing it. And the third is yellow. Okay, so yeah, get out of here. Okay, so what did all that mean? Their little code meant this. I'm going to show you now. I know the suspense was killing you. We've got these little masks. We got different colors. And we got to hit the colored mask in the order they gave us, which I wrote down. So, it says the blue one is first. So we're going to shoot the blue one first. He said the red one was second. So hit the red one second. He said the yellow was third. Yellow. Fourth one was green. So that's 4. Red was 5. That's 5. And then blue was 6. And there we go. It opens up. It opens the gate. Get rid of my text message. Alright, that opens a little gate. And this is not a mandatory place. So really, you don't even have to do all that code nonsense. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm falling for that. Thought they'd throw in a quick little challenge. Oh, we get a treasure chest, which we get to open with this mask on during the cutscene. That's nice. We get a piece of heart. How fabulous. Yeah. So put in the code that you get from all the style children using your captain's hat. You can get a little piece of heart for that in their back. What? That's funny. They're like, we're not going to accept death. No, I didn't mean to talk to you, man. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. How many times am I going to talk to these guys by accident? I always do that in Zelda. I mean to roll past somebody. And rolling is the same as A, so I end up talking to them instead. It always seems to be somebody I don't want to talk to, but I think that's just because I don't want to talk to anybody. So, dude, just don't even try. What's the point? Okay. Alright, we got 6 more. 6 more. Now, what's the point? I mean, what are they going to do? Seriously. I've made it this far in the game, they actually think they're going to, like, be successful. What is that little black bow thing going to freaking do? Are you going to destroy me, and then what are you even going to gain out of that? Okay, we can go in here. And there's another one. Might bite the dust, I'm not sure. It's 25, so we got 5 more. Yeah, Seth, I can do math, thank you. Alright, I know one of them. No. Don't go back in there, man. There's nothing more in there for you. Okay, one is like on the wall or something. There's like a simple one that's just like casually on the wall, I think. I just shot the same place twice. What the heck was that about? Okay, there's one up there, like in the web. So, you come to Papa. Okay, any last request? Want to say your goodbyes to anyone? No? Okay, fine. Okay. See ya! Oh. I always hate when I can't get the token like that. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's 26. The other thing I noticed about this place is you don't really get any kind of story to it. The other place, like, you meet the guy who's cursed at first, and he's like, hey, can you help me kill the 30 spiders? You don't really get that here. I guess they just assume you know what to do. They don't want to waste time with the boring story of the place. Okay, so... these obstacles, man. Wouldn't be a platforming game without some platforms. This isn't really a platform. It's 27. Let's see. There's like a little place we can go on. It's like, where the heck is it? No. No. Okay. There's like a hook shot point around here. There you are. Not fooling me, man. I think like 28 and 29 are in here. Or something. There we go. It's 28. Alright, we finally got all 30, so let's head back to the entrance. Okay. Use this target to get over there. And we can go up the slide with our Goron roll there. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, going up the ladder is not as fun. And this guy's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Alright. No. I guess. What the heck? What are you, listening to some rock music or something? And for doing that, we get the giant wallet. Awesome. It's huge. We can hold up to 500 rupees. This would have came in handy much earlier, but better late than never, I guess. And in order to get that, you do have to do this on the first day. If this is day 2 or 3, you won't get that. So, it's just a little challenge they added. So, yeah, complete that on day 1, get all the 30 spiders, and you'll get the giant wallet. So now we're going to warp to Southern Swamp. Alrighty, next video is going to start in Southern Swamp. We're going to take care of a few things here. So, thank you for watching. See you later, alligators.